What's going on, everybody? Eco here, and I am bringing my reaction to Zelda Tears of the Kingdom because I was supposed to wake up early and I completely forgot. So here we are. We're going to get into it. Haven't seen it yet. Check it out.
Hello, everyone. I'm Eiji Aonuma, producer of the Legend of Zelda series. First, I have some news. Development on The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom is now complete.
Good.
Thank you very much for waiting. Many of you are looking forward to this game, and we've released a few trailers so far. Although it'll just be a brief glimpse, I'm going to actually play the game for you all today and show you what it's like. Okay? Let's begin.
All right.
Here we are in the land of Hyrule.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think it's going to be a live play. Like we're not
The
gonna
Legend
see
of Zelda Breath of the Wild, there's a vast world to explore. Of course, it's not just the same world as is. It's changed in many ways. If we talk about all of the changes today, we'll run out of time, so we hope you'll seek them out for yourself when the game launches.
Of course, of course.
In this game, the vast world of Hyrule reaches high into the sky. You'll notice some land masses floating up there. We call them Sky Islands.
Idea.
You're probably wondering something. How do you get to the Sky Islands when they're so high up?
With your airplanes, of course.
If we take a look, oh, something's falling from the sky. Do you see it? I wonder what that is. Let's head over to it.
Oh, I was about to say, it looks like it's going to land on top of the mountain.
We're almost at the spot where the object fell.
It did. Okay.
Here it is. Okay, let's use one of Link's new abilities. If you do this on the rock that just fell...
Rewind.
Look, it started rising.
So
This power is known as Recall, which rewinds an object's movement.
Cool.
Since I just used Recall on the fallen rock, I can now rise into the sky. We're a lot closer to the Sky Islands. Let's use the paraglider to reach one of them.
Nice.
There are a few other Sky Islands floating here too.
Cool, 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 cool.
I made it. There are lots of ways to reach the Sky Islands, so we hope you'll try a few different methods.
We see, like, what, 4? Hold on a second.
Okay. I made it.
Go up here, we've got 1.
There are lots
We're
of
on
ways
1,
to reach
2,
the Sky Islands,
3,
so we hope you'll
4
try a few different
in
methods.
sight. 5 if you count those little
Okay.
ones. Holy
Now
cow. Good. Good. Because if you're going to be exploring the world a lot. But exploring the islands above the world is also, I mean, just look at the mini-map on the, holy cow.
we're on a slightly bigger Sky Island. Just like on the surface, there are several man-made structures. Some
good.
trees are also growing here. You won't see many of those yellow trees on the surface, though. Let's walk around for a bit. There's a branch on the ground. When you find something like this, you should pick it up. It might come in handy later. Let's continue. Oh, something's there. This is a brand new enemy called a construct. We'll fight it using the branch we just picked up. Ah, the branch broke. Not good, not good. Quick, get another branch and... we defeated it.
So what's he drop?
Moving on.
Zonai charge.
We've now explored more of this Sky Island. As expected, fighting with just a branch won't get us...
That right there is going to spark so many theorist videos today. Here we go.
very far. Also, this branch is almost broken. So here's another one of Link's new abilities. If we use this branch and the rock over here, and do this, look, we can stick them together. We
And it
created
said
a
damage
makeshift
plus
hammer.
2. You saw that?
This is
That's
called
cool.
fuse. You can stick objects together to create new weapons with various effects. Let's take on another construct with this
It's
fused
much
weapon.
smaller. I like that.
We're
Looks
dealing with
realistic.
2 of them at once.
Oh no, just kidding. When you pull that thing out, that thing's just
Oh, we
gigantic.
beat one. The weapon's attack has definitely improved. The other branch broke, but this weapon has much better durability. You can do all sorts of things by experimenting with the fuse ability.
The Zonai charge is crazy, man.
You can
We're gonna
fuse
see
2
so
weapons,
much
for
stuff on
example.
that.
If we take this long stick and fuse it with a pitchfork, we can create a weapon with a much longer attack range. With this, we don't have to get too close to enemies, and we can safely attack from a distance.
Fusion
You
fighting
can
is
also
pretty
fuse
cool.
arrows with materials in your inventory. For instance, try fusing this leaf to an arrow.
Why?
Fuse an ice elemental material to an arrow and you can freeze faraway enemies.
I wanted to see what the leaf.
Very useful. In addition, let's see. Ah, there's a bird flying around. If you're out hunting, you might feel that aiming with an arrow is too difficult. Apparently, my eyes can't track fast-moving objects as of late, so my shots rarely land. So, at times like these, here's an eyeball you can get by defeating monsters.
Stop!
Fuse it to an arrow and... Look,
Dope.
it homed in on the target.
Dope.
Let's try this on another bird. I'll just fire in that general direction. It's very simple. Depending on what you stick together,
I
the
like
fuse
that.
ability could also be beneficial for hunting.
Like that a lot.
I fused a mushroom to my shield. Now, you're probably wondering if this has any use. Well, this mushroom
Zelda
is actually a puff
Tears of the
shroom.
Kingdom Upshroom run.
Let's fight an enemy with this.
Gonna explode and fly away.
I blocked with the shield. Okay, there's smoke now. The enemy's lost sight of Link, so... attack! Even if you struggle with combat, you can take down enemies using similar methods. In the previous game, you'd usually get powerful weapons by defeating strong enemies. But in this game, fusing even the weakest weapon with something else could turn it into a useful weapon. There are even more gameplay options for sticking things together. Let me demonstrate. Some of the Sky Islands even have rivers. We'll want to cross this one, but swimming across it, well, the river's too wide for that. We need a boat. Of course, there isn't anything that resembles a boat around here. So, we'll lift up this log and attach it to a second log. Let's do one more. We'll bring this over here and attach a third log.
Physics in this game is so
It's a
cool.
makeshift raft. This is another new ability called Ultra Hand.
Ultra.
Even though the logs are currently attached, they can be detached. Let's modify the shape of the raft. You can always attach things or detach them like this. Now, if we put this on the water, it's made of wood, so the buoyancy will keep it afloat. We've made a simplified version of a boat.
Now put an engine.
However, it won't move in its current state, so we'll need something to propel it forward.
Yep. Do?
There's something here. Let's try hitting it.
And it's got a battery on
wind.
it. Dope.
It's
It
blowing
drains
wind.
quick.
Looks like we found a fan. Why don't we try attaching it?
So cool.
We'll attach another one. This should make the boat well balanced.
You can tell why this took so long.
Okay, they're attached. All right, let's try moving the boat.
Nice, and you only had
Hey,
to hit the
it's
one
moving.
to hit both of them.
It's sailing pretty fast with the wind from the fans.
And the battery went up because you used another one.
Since we added 2 fans, we should be able to cross the river in no time. All right, we reached the other side.
I wonder what his stamina is going to look like.
In
if
the
it's-
most recent trailer, we showed scenes of Link riding a large car and a flying machine. Those vehicles actually aren't in the game from the start. Instead, you'll be able to freely craft them on your own. There are all sorts of objects you'll come across in this game. And depending on how you use your imagination, you can do a lot with them. So, try crafting different things and explore this world at your leisure.
So cool.
There are even more new abilities.
So many
Take
people
this
are going to
building
fall
over
to
here.
death from their
Okay,
batteries
watch
dying.
this. Look, I passed right through the ceiling.
Got the swim fruit.
This new ability is called Ascend. If you're in a place with a ceiling, you can go through to the floor above you. There are some restrictions, but what's great about this ability is that as long as there's a ceiling, you can use it anywhere. For example, this place has a cave with a hill right above it. If we use the ability here,
He's not going to go through the whole scene.
come on, keep going. Okay, we
I'm
emerged at the
very
top of the
curious
hill.
as to what his max stamina is. Because
In
I
the
feel
previous
like you
game,
don't even need
you had
it.
to use stamina to climb a mountain. But in this game, if there's a mountain with a cave like this one, you can now get to the top without having to climb all the way up. Here's another example. Imagine you're stuck in a cage. If it's got a ceiling, you know what to do, right? Exactly. Oh, there's another construct. It seems to be holding a strange weapon. Some enemies are equipped with fused weapons, so battles will play out a bit differently from the previous game. Ah, it blew me away with wind.
You imagine it's going to blow him
Looks
off
like
the
it's
whole,
got some sort of
the
fan.
whole island. Yeah, it looks like that's what he's trying to do. Yeah.
Ah, I got pushed off. Oh well, let's just return to the surface. You
That's
can
gotta be
quickly
so
descend
annoying,
from the
man.
sky to the surface like this. It feels so good. In the sky, you'll be able to look out across the land.
Beautiful.
You can also search for destinations that pique your interest. Once you've
Endless.
chosen your destination, you can speed things up, like this. Let's
man.
dive into this river.
Where are we dropping?
And we're back on the surface. There are still so many things I'd like to show you, but let's leave it at that for now.
No, it's over already? Don't do that.
What did you think? Some of Link's new abilities were updated from the previous game. I'm sure some of you watching me play were thinking, wait, if you could do that, then maybe you could do this too. In this game, you can do a lot of things just by thinking about what's even possible.
Yeah.
There's still a lot of new gameplay, mysteries, and encounters we couldn't show today, but they're all jam-packed into this unfamiliar Hyrule, and we hope you'll use your imagination to explore it.
I prefer
That's
this
all
approach.
for today. Thank you for watching.
I genuinely prefer the approach of don't let trailers ruin the medium, you know? Wonderful. Wonderful. The game's gonna be great. The game is gonna be so good. 512, man. Holy cow. Gonna be here before we know it. Alright, well. Oh, the OLED? Yeah. It looks good. I already have an OLED. I don't know if I'm gonna be picking this one out. I love the dock. Gonna be so good looking on the OLED. If you are not playing on an OLED, oh, a little cannonball launching weapon? Those are sick. You know they're not going to be available for sale outside of buying the collector's edition, but I wish they would, because I would pick those up and the dock rather than picking up the Switch, but you know how it goes. That I saw a picture of on Twitter this morning. I might pick that up. I like that a lot. That's it. Wave 4 release date. Hold on before I get sidetracked. All right, so let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Quite frankly, I think that it's going to be great. You know, there's so much potential in this new world, even though it's a similar world. I think that we're going to find ourselves seeing TikToks, if they exist by then, and Twitter videos, YouTube shorts, all this stuff of like people coming up with, oh, you know, if you put a tree together like this, you can have a walking fortress. Watch out for the walking fortress, the air balloons. They're definitely going to be there. Instant guides within like the first 3 days, 100%. I'm so excited. It's going to be great. There's a lot of growth, and I think this game has a solid place in a top release this year. Is it game of the year? I have absolutely no idea. My game of the year as of March 28th is still Hogwarts Legacy. And I just beat Resident Evil 4. But that's neither here nor there. This is about Zelda. The game looks great. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and I will see you guys in the next one.